So, Santa's not doing so well financially, right? Kids are not into Etch-a-Sketch or Mr. Potato Head anymore. They're into Xboxes, iPhones, smartphones, and twins!
Daddy Kyle. Everybody adores Daddy Kyle, his illegitimate children, Kelly and Jim Tilly.
Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
He's like 6'6", 280 pounds, likes to drink a lot. Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
You guys thought of that sooner, Daddy. Sooner would have been nice.
And she said if I didn't rock the telephone, it would grow in my ear.
Miracle rehearsals are well underway, and the next Saturday is already our cast workday. Biggest cast by far we've ever had on stage. That stage is huge, and you fill it. So give yourselves a round of applause. Gray's dog is in it, Tilly.
With a cast this big, I don't see how the house won't be packed every night.
It's something we've never done before, a full-blown December show.
Hey, Kathy, you ready?
That was mine.
Where's your defense, Scott?
I don't know. Okay with that? Wait, name 3 words of exploding world.
So right in the middle of Crunch Week, we have Thanksgiving, which couldn't come at a worse time because we open in just a few days.
I'm
Kelly,
pretty good at
80-year
history.
war?
I'm pretty good at history.
She doesn't know what the she's talking about.
Damn good try, huh?
We're in Toston, Montana. Football and board games with the Cutler family.
Excited about it.
I don't know, it's gonna be pretty tough for the Skins to come back though,
Okay.
2 touchdowns are running out of time.
Well, it's,
Literally board games because I was bored out of my mind.
Georgie Porgy,
yeah, it's like brain fart.
yeah.
Okay, Kathy, name 3 nursery rhymes.
At least Uncle Scott makes it a little entertaining when he freaks out about his Cowboys.
Come on!
Third and no, I don't remember that one either.
Third and 11 to give him that type.
No, there wasn't a woman who lived in a shoe.
Come on.
She had so much children, she didn't know what to do.
Back at the theater, people are working really hard on Miracle on 34th Street. My mom decides to start this little choir for the Christmas Stroll, which is Friday night, the opening of Miracle on 34th Street.
Okay. Okay. No, I have a problem with this.
Let's just say it's the band from Jesus Christ Superstar. So
I have a problem. I think
I'm part of the choir and also part of Miracle on 34th Street.
Hey, by the way, the Stroll's a competition for the whole
look at this Mona. It was here the whole time.
Good luck.
Mona.
Band singing.
Personally, I think having choir rehearsal during the middle of Crunch Week is a little too much, but
Then again, it's whatever Jerry Ann wants.
Now I got my brain all misfound.
That's okay. It just means okay. Okay, then you guys are on your own.
I can sing tenor.
Okay, let me hear the tenor. And remember your high. Remember.
Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains and the mountains in reply. They're going their joyous strains. I think it'll be fun.
I want to get pizza before it's over.
Okay. Let's get a bit more beer too.
It's the holiday season. I say the more things to do, the more events, the better.
More reasons to get up too.
The next morning, right on cue, the weather just breezes in.
It's sprinkling a little bit. It's also 7:30 in the morning, and we're headed to the theater to paint the stage.
We see that other roller, I'll get underneath those stairs. You know, when I tell these guys every time we do a show, you gotta paint that stage early in the morning so it's dry by the time we're ready for rehearsal in the evening.
I ask, why do we have to paint the stage in the first place?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, I didn't see that. Things like that. It was really cool. I didn't even know.
My best friend of the day, I think.
Jenna is drinking again, and it's 7:30 in the morning.
I actually don't think she's gone to sleep yet since last night.
Brandon's another one we have to look out for. He could come off the rails at any time.
It's not a party all the time. Sometimes real work needs to get done.
Audition at the Rialto night? Yes, Sarah got called up on stage.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I stopped in before I headed to work to see how the stage painting is coming.
Kelly. That's the wrong color, I think. Well, I don't know. Maybe it might be the wrong color. Just do it. I don't know. It's the right color.
Push that around.
Shut up.
I think that's a lot of things that people weird.
I know, but do you know that you're a good actor though? You don't?
Oh, great. Now Tilly's over there having a beer before work.
I'm serious though. You are. You're some of the best actors I've ever worked with. They all get into some philosophical talk about theater and acting. Improv is what makes us so good at what we do.
I think so.
It's just like, whatever, we're just floating in time right now, right?
Kelly says I'm a good actor. I don't think I am.
Yeah, he's really not.
I think they really are great actors. I mean, I haven't been everywhere, but from my experience with them, they seem like some of the best comedians I've ever met.
It's too early for this type of talk.
Without, like you said, man, you can't get hung up on anything. You get hung up, you're lost.
And Brandon is starting to get real weird.
Yeah, he really was.
What are they talking about? Everyone was getting weird. Weird morning at the theater.
Aaron and that's like the only one I saw in the audience and watched. And you were charming. If you do that, man, the audience will fall in love with you. They will, yes. So good.
All the elves are up there, and
I can handle that one.
And Karen looks over here and she goes, "Are you drunk?" And she said that on stage.
Why did I listen to you?
Yeah, I saw
drunk?
the same.
Yes, said it right on stage. Are you drunk?
I'm wasted. Who cares that?
Fast forward to the next night, and it's the Christmas Stroll.
Apparently, we're selling Christmas decorations and stuff out of the box office.
Double time that time.
Yeah, that's like, what is he doing?
It's kind of boring. Kind of boring.
Well, great.
Christmas, slow song. I don't care.
And then Kelly decides to put on this Stroll band. It makes me start to wonder, does anyone really care about this show Miracle on 34th Street?
But just remember, we're counting. Well, we can catch up.
Okay, we keep.
I thought the Stroll band was pretty cool.
Look, the Miracle on 34th Street dress rehearsal was just fine. The Stroll's going to be great. I mean, with the choir, the band, that's what we're all about, is just entertaining people.
Our test drill.
Gotta get a drink.
Let's just play something easy, something low.
You only get two because we gotta go entertain some people.
Let's sing it. Let's do our singing one. And then sing,
First stop on the Stroll, the Cutler Brothers box office.
The horns in this.
Exactly. It's by this guy.
Oh, for sure. Angels?
Sure.
Well, give me a horn, I can sing.
Yeah, I can do that too.
Yeah. Woo! I can't wait to hear them.
Granted, after they started playing, I realized it was a very cool thing for the community.
Awesome.
Cool.
Okay, Jenna, you gotta have a hat out front.
When I blast a towel of holiday spirit.
Deck halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, tra la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la.
And then they started singing. I thought that was Jerry Ann's thing.
Don we now.
Even Butch got into it.
Next stop, the bar.
The people around town really seem to love the Christmas carols.
Be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la la la.
Especially the people in the bar.
Yeah, go figure.
Then the entire Miracle cast walked in this little parade that the town does.
Want to go on down there and we shall dance.
Definitely not enough alcohol for this.
You want to think about that?
No.
All right. Can't say I didn't know.
I definitely think Brandon is ready for the show tonight.
Or something, or even during the day tomorrow, we got like a Christmas store over there, and they're also doing a raffle. What we're trying to do is we're going to get some plumbing. We want to get his and her toilets. His and her toilets.
And just like that, we're diving headfirst into our first ever holiday show.
Priest is in charge of that. You can buy one ticket for $5 or 6 tickets for $10. Yeah? All right. Okay, you did good. Give her a hand.
It was kind of a cool moment. First official Cutler's holiday show. Who knows what to expect?
If you haven't been to our place before, a little history here. We're getting a lot of new people, and which has been really outstanding. And what makes this kind of a unique theater is you're sitting in a hardware store, okay? And we converted it into a playhouse. And I think the thing that makes our theater so unique is the crowd is just, this is probably as close as you'll ever get to a play in your lives. And that makes it very special. But we also have some things like these things, you know? But we make them work, okay? In this play, they're candy canes, obviously.
I can't believe the Cutler Bros Theater used to be a hardware store. I can't even picture that now.
Because we have kids come from the universities and things like that, or in our summer plays. So we had to rely on just Deer Lodge people, and it really worked out well. We've got so many talented kids here and things, and a lot of these little kids that got major roles, they go to our camps and all those things, and we're very proud of them, and they're very accomplished actors, as you will see tonight. So, have a great time. Merry Christmas to everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, 34th, Miracle on 34th!
Miracle starts, and we quickly realize that we have another Cutler Bros tradition evolving right in front of our very eyes.
For the sake of Macy's.
No, for since it's ridiculous.
Why don't you believe in Santa Claus, Susan?
How would you know that?
Well, I know lots of things. What can I bring you for Christmas?
Nothing. Whatever I want, my mother will get for me provided. It ain't too expensive. I just know you're a man my mother hired to play the part of Santa Claus. But I must admit, you are a little better than most. I can't even see the straps on your beard on.
You are not going to believe this. He's sending our customers to buy toys in other stores.
This is absolutely revolutionary. I can see the headlines now. The store with the real Christmas spirit. Macy's Santa sends shoppers to Bloomingdale's.
I'm so glad you're pleased.
Our store will reap a harvest of publicity and goodwill.
A persistent delusion. This is very bad, Mrs. Walker. Very bad. You see, this type of thing is generally rooted in a failure to fulfill childhood emotional needs. The victim or the subject grows up personifying the image with affection and gift-giving. What is the subject's name?
Kris Kringle.
You've got to be kidding me.
Milk and cookies for dessert was an especially nice touch. I enjoy spending time with you and Susan.
Mr. Kringle, could you speak to me in that language you spoke in the store the other day?
Susan, I think Mr. Kringle is tired.
Oh, no, not at all. I enjoy talking to Susan. Come here, dear.
I need to make a phone call. Will you excuse me?
Susan, do you have a lot of friends in this apartment building?
It was a great show. The audience loved it, especially the little girl that played Susan.
Because I'm not alike! I'm a girl!
Well, your friends aren't animals either. I mean,
That's what makes the game so silly.
Susan, do you know what imagination is?
It's when you see things that aren't really there.
They couldn't have found a better Susan if they tried.
I'm not kidding! You gotta do something! I like the role of Mr. Shellhammer. All nervous and squeamish and that. Nothing like me, no.
That's just what I was about to do. Will you send in Mr. Kringle, please?
No, come on. No.
What do you want me to do, Mrs. Walker?
Just stop by and observe him, and then schedule an interview. But keep it casual.
Don't worry, Mrs. Walker. He'll never suspect that
I played this goofy role, Dr. Sawyer. It was a good time.
Stewie and Aaron played the leads, which it is a love story, and that made it way easier because, well, they're in love.
I should tell you about him, Fred. I don't suppose you realize he's been diagnosed as suffering from delusions. His doctor has asked that we don't leave him unsupervised.
Aside from the fact that I think he's perfectly capable of handling himself, he'll only be right next door. Between the two of us, we should have the situation covered.
That's not quite everything.
Oh?
I believe this is Erin's first lead since she played Dorothy in 2013's Wizard of Oz.
I thought I'd make it clear to you that I do not want Susan influenced.
Dead goes with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly.
Even Jerry Ann snuck her little choir into the mix. It was a good touch, I must say.
Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la.
Well, then who sent him to Bloomingdale's for something we didn't have?
I played the most difficult character, Mr. Macy. I carried the show. Everybody thought so.
My office is flooded with phone calls, faxes, and letters.
I'm sorry, Mr. Macy, but I have taken care of it.
So what do you think about the guy that plays Mr. Macy?
Mr. Macy is a terrible actor. He overacts, actually. Yeah, it's in the toilet. It's not very good.
And after the great opening night of Miracle on 34th Street, we have another dance party.
Everyone's having a great time.
Especially Brandon, but he deserves it. He had a great first show.
I think Miracle's gonna break some records.
Duh. Guess who's in it?
I gotta admit, it's a great show. I cannot wait to see what's next.
I fell on my
Now it's Christmas Day. We sit down to discuss our 2017 season.
There's the turkey going in the oven. The turkey is in the oven.
In here, we got some decisions to make.
Does it look like it's Christmas? The only decoration in the house right there.
Yeah, you guys don't do pine boughs anymore? You don't do anything. You didn't put up your
I
nativity
ran out of
set.
time, and the reason I ran out of time was because we
We
decided.
thought you'd come over your house for some holiday cheer.
Oh, did you? Al?
What'd you put up?
Okay, so
It was because Miracle on 34th Street took all my time. That's why.
so is it down to Cabaret and Beauty and the Beast?
You pick whatever one you want to direct. Of the two, I would go Beauty and the Beast.
Are we really doing Goodbye Girl? That's the question.
I want to.
I think we should. I vote yes.
Look, you didn't want to do Damn Yankees last year, and it turned out really good. You loved it.
Okay. And then what about Mother's Day?
That one's still up in the air. I say, you want to do a straight show for that one?
Mm-hmm.
I just got a whole bunch of scripts in there. I got about 12 or 15 scripts. Start reading those, pick one for Mother's Day. Oh, one I didn't get though. I think that you mentioned, what was it called? Steel Magnolias.
Now, Mother's Day, are we going to do something without kids?
Yeah, a lot like on Golden Pond, I think.
Yeah.
But I think our auditions, like I said,
The Goodbye Girl, Footloose.
Okay, here's what I'm going to throw out there. I still think Footloose. You got opportunity for kids. I mean, a lot of what do we have? We have a real strong base of teenagers. We have people who could slip right into the lead roles right now. It's great music. It's got a little bit of sentiment to the story, and with Cutler Brothers, we could bring all that out.
Oh, yeah.
I think great music. What do you think, Matt?
Sure.
Have you listened to it or watched it ever?
No, I'm not really passionate about any musical right now, so.
You know, Backstage.com. He votes Beauty and the Beast. What do you vote?
Al, what are my choices?
Cabaret and Beauty and the Beast.
Of the two shows, I like Cabaret better, but I think Beauty and the Beast has opportunities for more people, and especially kids.
The 39 Steps, Cabaret.
If Kyle's directing the show, because I'm not doing 4 shows, so if we're putting another show like Noises Off in there, he's got to do it. And that 39 Steps isn't that many people.
4.
Probably isn't that expensive. So if he just did that, and the people that are in that had nothing to do with Beauty and the Beast, it wouldn't be that hard, you know.
Well,
cool. That's a great idea, Kelly.
That one I vote for. That's a definite, I think.
So we're gonna do
steps.
39 Steps with Kyle directing. I'll direct Beauty and the Beast. You'll direct Goodbye Girl. Goodbye Girl starts in June.
Okay.
So that'll be our June show. Mine will be July into August, and Kyle's will go right in July in the middle there.
Ooh, I get to direct
Now,
a show. I'm excited.
Mom and I are going to need a little break. We want to go to Genesee Bay.
So that's I would prefer if you did just.
Well, you either want to run a business or you guys want to go party in Genesee Bay.
We're gonna go take my mom's
Kelly,
ashes
it's
up
putting your
there.
grandma into the sea.
Okay, well, when do you want to do that then?
Oh, we do it. I don't know when.
Last week of July, first week of August.
Well, that's Beauty and the Beast.
Well, let's do 39 Steps. I think you could
That's
do.
prime time for tourism,
No, I
and
hear what
it's
you're
proven
saying.
it the last 2 years.
I know Steel Magnolias would probably go over really big because it's about Mother's Day, but it's not one of my favorite shows. How do you feel about that? From
I've
Mother's
never seen it or read it.
Didn't you go to it when the Dear Large Players did it?
Nope.
It's a movie. Why Dolly Parton was in it, I think. Why don't you watch the movie sometime, see what you think.
Beauty and the Beast, Steel Magnolias. What will it be?
If you sell 40 season passes, you'd owe Solvay $400. If you sell 60, you owe her $600.
But you're losing money on that.
No, you're not. Oh yeah, you might lose $1 or something like that, or pay Solvay $8 a ticket instead of 10 or something.
Right. There you go. Make it like you would. With
Yeah, I just want to see if she wants to be on there because then it's more to offer people. You know, you got the March show, Mother's Day, June, July, August.
The rest of Christmas Day, we just sit around, relax, and open some presents. I gave my parents a board game that I've been creating pretty much over the past 15 years.
Cutler Bros Monopoly.
Wow.
I like this one. Go directly to jail. The Dear Lunch Players.
Hey, all prices on these are the attendance that came. It's like Noises Off 202. You're in Town 225.
Gosh.
Wizard of Oz 808.
Royalties, Tams, Whitmore.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, there's your instructions.
Oh, that is so neat. Show Kathy.
Yeah.
It's a Monopoly game. Okay.
Oh, and then the only thing better is we gotta put a silent movie on while we're playing, right?
Yeah, I'll give you guys a note too.
That is cool, Kelly.
Oh, I love
You gotta play it. It's
Did you like it? Yes, my favorite color.
We have
Colors.
It's like it's an archive. Like there's all kinds of history in it.
You know what? We should laminate it. Really?
Well, he tried to.
Go directly to.
Well, you could buy
Dear
that
Lunch Players
contact.
auditions. Which is jail.
Rex, you're on here.
That's what it says. It says go directly to Dear Lunch Players auditions.
Wow, where did you get that idea?
I just was making it for fun. I was like, I'm gonna do this.
We were playing
Throw
Monopoly.
it on the
Which way?
on a bed or something.
I hope I don't land on Comedy Night 23.
There's
That's gotta be like Baltic Avenue.
Go to jail.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining till
You weren't supposed to post.
They didn't have me do nothing.
Now, there's an American tradition when you go to a baseball game and it's the bottom of the 7th inning, you need to stand up.
Hey, we got situations.
A new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine. Oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine. Oh, night divine. Led by the light of faith serenely beaming, with glowing hearts by his cradle we stand. So led by light of a star sweetly gleaming, here come the wise men from Orient land. The King of Kings lay thus in lowly manger. In all our trials, born to be our friend. He knows our need. Our weakness is no stranger. Behold your King before.
Pretend to make all these children what they want.
Well, maybe they'll get what they want this year, and maybe you will too.
Behold your King.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
Tell the usher.
Yes.
Is she pretty? How drunk would you say she is?
Oh, she was pretty.
She's pretty tuned.
She was
huh?
tuned in there pretty good.
Okay, well, as an usher, you need to take her out, man. You got to get her out of here, okay?
I can handle it.
Why don't you get Butch to help you? He'll help you.
Okay, I can do
Yeah.
that.
No, honestly, if you gotta be rough with her,
Throw
get her
her
out. Yeah, she's drunk, bro.
I will take care of it.
She's just unbelievable. She can't even walk. She's like sitting on the aisle pretty much.
Yeah, she
No,
is livid.
where did you find this guy?
Oh God!
Take your shirt off.
He tightened it.